The Glory, a Netflix smash series, has left viewers eagerly anticipating the second season. Nonetheless, the series is a stash of hidden secrets and details you may have missed while immersed in the tale. Follow through to discover all of The Glory's buried secrets. The Glory circles around the life of Moon Dong-yoon, whose life was shattered by school violence. Dong-yoon was bullied as a kid and was left defenseless. Not even the administration of the school, the police, or her own family intervened on her behalf. Dong-yoon endured unimaginable pain in her youth, and by the time she decided to revenge against those who had tortured her, she had come to believe in one thing: there would be no forgiveness, but there will also be no glory. A lot happens in the first half of the K-drama, The Glory Season 1. While several storylines will not be resolved until Part 2, here are some of the hidden facts to be aware of. Number 1. The real Moon Dong-yoon. The Glory, written by Kim Yeon-suk, conveys a heartbreaking high school bullying, which became the reason for the series to be rated 19+. The scenes were titled as violent. However, it comes as quite a shock to learn that these events actually happened in real life. It was reported later on that in 2006, a female student, Kim, had allegedly abused her classmate, Park Seung-min. This gruesome abuse had begun in middle school. Kim would frequently beat Seung-min with her foot, her fist, and a baseball bat. She even used a curling iron to burn Seung-min's arm and a hairpin to scratch her chest as she demanded money. According to Kim, Seung-min's broken promise was the purported reason behind what she did. This abuse had taken place in the Cheongju Girls' Middle School, and after learning of the abuse, the Cheongju District Court, at last, issued an arrest warrant for Kim. The apparent victim, Park Seung-min, claimed to have been the inspiration for the bullying series in The Glory in a recent Korean talk show program. She even discussed her own experiences with bullying. In the video, she can be seen openly discussing how The Glory is based on her story with the three hosts. In the first episode of the Netflix series The Glory, a bunch of bullies repeatedly burned Moon Dong-yoon's hand with a hot hair straightener while harassing the show's star. Park Seung-min disclosed a similar event in which she was physically tormented in middle school and had her arm burned with a hair iron for more than 5 minutes. She added that she hasn't seen The Glory since she's terrified of it. She also disclosed that because she was smaller than her classmates when she was younger, her bullies began harassing her by requesting money. They would gradually demand more cash, and if she was unable to provide the sums, they would make threats against her younger brother. She later on revealed the scars on her arms to the hosts at their request, leaving them stunned. When asked if she knew what her bullies were doing right now, she said that she checked their social media and some of them were living quite good lives. She continued by expressing that it was difficult for her to trust others and that she would continue to dream about those agonizing moments. But her friends supported her during her difficult times and helped her dream of a new life. Number 2. Park Yeon-jin's secret child. The possibility that Yeon-jin's daughter, Ha Ye-sol, may be the consequence of an illicit relationship has almost been expressed in the drama The Glory. Ye-sol is the result of a secret affair Yeon-jin had with Jae-jun before getting married. Given that both Ye-sol and Jae-jun have color blindness, which Dong-yeon also mentioned, this may be pretty obvious. In a subsequent episode, it is made clear that Jae-jun learns that Ye-sol is his biological daughter and seeks legal advice about obtaining custody of his child. Yeon-jin is further confronted with the matter by him, which causes her to fear both her marriage and her child. Ha Do-young has his own doubts about Yeon-jin and Jae-jun in the meantime. All of the secrecy behind their affair will be revealed in Season 2. According to a report in the Korean media, Park Yeon-jin is also the daughter of an illicit relationship. She was Shin Young-jun's child from a liaison with Yeon-jin's mother. Number 3. Who is Sun Myung-oh's killer? The Glory Season 1 never actually shows Myung-oh's death explicitly. However, there are a few facts that do end up being revealed, but none of them definitely prove who his killer is. After discovering Yeon-jin's guilt, he immediately quit his job working for Jae-jun and bought a one-way ticket to Vladivostok to live the life he desired. However, he never made it to Vladivostok, as it is later revealed, and as soon as he stops returning the calls and texts from the other members of his group, they all attempt to resume communication, but he does not answer. Meanwhile, it's discovered that he actually dropped to his apparent death after being violently beaten by someone. Although the murderer is not readily evident, there are some clues that raise suspicions about a few individuals. A woman's legs are seen running away from the scene where Myung-oh is lying dead and badly injured. While her heels are visible, this woman's face is never seen. It prompts you to ask a question right away. Who is the killer? Park Hyun-jin, Lee Sa-ra, or perhaps Hae-jeong? The raised suspicion is a result of the green heels seen at the crime scene, as they are identical to the heels that Yeon-jin has in her collection. Hae-jeong also has a similar pair of heels in her collection. Following the disappearance of Myung-oh, Lee Sa-ra is also seen painting an identical green heel incessantly on a large canvas. In addition to the above suspects, Yeonjin's mother, who previously attempted to handle Dong-eun's issue on her own, is also a possible suspect. Nevertheless, it is one less work for Moon Dong-yeon. Number 4. Song Hye-kyo, victim of body shaming. The sequence in The Glory where Moon Dong-yeon showed Ju Yo-jung every scar was one of the most iconic moments. She displayed her frailty in front of him in order to discourage Yo-jung from assisting her. Seeing all of her awful scars made Yo-jung want to help her even more, indicating how much he cared for Dong-yeon. Song Hye-kyo and Lee Do-hyun's heart-breaking chemistry and excellent acting made the scene itself quite stunning. However, some viewers misinterpreted the message. Instead, they concentrated on something completely different: Song Hye-kyo's body. Number 5. Is Ju Yoo-jung a psychopath? Does the sweet face conceal a psychopath? Yo-jung initially gives the impression of being a regular guy from a respectable family who has his life together, but as time goes on, we discover his troubled past. The sequence in which Yo-jung is shown picking up a large blade from his drawer of surgical blades and imagining killing his father's murderer raises quite a few eyebrows. It appears that Yo-jung may have had a connection to his father's death or the murderer's revenge. We are left to wonder if the mother has a secret that she's frantically trying to keep from her son after witnessing her talk with the murderer. The surgical knife his mother handed him on the day of his father's memorial might perhaps be connected to the murder. It is possible that Yo-jung committed a terrible crime that will be exposed in the remainder of the season. Number 6. Could Kim Gyeong Ran be a key character? Just who is Kim Gyeong Ran? She assists Yeonjin frequently as her stylist and is likely recognized as an employee of Taejeon. Even though Gyeong Ran might give you the side eye, if you go back to the episode 1, when Moon Dong-yeon returns to her school to warn Yeonjin, it appears that the group has found a new victim. Although it isn't explicitly stated, you can tell it's Gyeong Ran because one of her bullies called her name, confirming your suspicions. She had been working with her bullies for the previous 20 years, which makes it possible that she could have joined Dong-yeon to seek revenge. She might be able to assist Dong-yeon as she has easy access to details on their bullies. So what are your thoughts on these facts and secrets? Have you made plans for Netflix's upcoming K-drama, The Glory Season 2? Drop down your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned as we'll reveal more such secrets and hidden facts.